Yeah, thank you for staying with us. It's time for us to move on now and talk about some other parts of football. Let's come to Lagos. And, well, Lagos today is been very tight in terms of the traffic. And you know the reason why non-football was in is because of the politics. But politics aside, we're expecting football to dominate Lagos in the next couple of days with 2014 COPA Lagos. Already Barcelona in town. And the one you like to see, the cheerleaders, are also in.
All I know is that
the cheerleaders are in. Take a good look at this.
Well, sure, I know you.
I'm a
it's part of the attraction to you, really. For anybody coming to the Copa Lagos, you have a lot of things to look forward to.
Yeah, and this is the Barcelona team. Yeah. In case you're asking which kind of Barcelona team is coming, I mean, it's the beach team of Barcelona. Yeah, and they're in. Really feeling cozy.
Absolutely. Some of these clubs, most of them in Europe and even North Africa, they have sporting clubs, all of that, table tennis, volleyball, and beach soccer teams. So the tournament keeps improving every year. The organizers, bring in new things to entice fans to watch the tournament. So I think this one is a good innovation. Let's hope that by the time it starts, it will be better than what we saw last season, last year.
So you'll be keeping tabs around the Copa Lagos as well.
Yes.
The Team Nigeria released the squad list yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apart from the Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, and Cote d'Ivoire, teams will be playing. And the Pepsi Football Academy team under Kashima Olaloko, I mean, they do a lot of beach volley, and they really are looking like a team that can cause plenty of upsets in this competition.
Well, Abu Aziz said some time ago that we shouldn't expect Nigeria to retain it this time around. Well, I think it is necessary because he also stated, I remember, that they've not trained since the last competition.
This guy, are those guys looking like coming to enjoy themselves? These Barcelona guys.
Oh, beach soccer is part of the lesson. It was about fun. The idea of going to the beach for most people is like going on picnic.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
So the guys are also enjoying themselves.
But the soccer is energy sapping. There's a lot of energy.
Yes.
There's about 5 of you running around the pitch, back and forth.
You hardly have the time to really showcase your technique.
And the amount of energy that you need to play football on the beach is a lot harder than on the grass.
Definitely, your leg is stuck in the sand. You are trying to get out of it, and you're trying to hit the ball as hard as possible. It's a lot more difficult. I think I played on the beach just once, and it's nothing compared to playing on the grass anyway. I really hear those guys who play on the beach. They have a lot of muscles, and of course they easily get hamstring injuries also. But hopefully we will just enjoy the best part of beach soccer in the coming days.
One of the teams that will be participating is Stationary Source of Lagos. I mean, the popular club in Lagos, and people are saying, look, they can use this to relaunch. It's a way for them to relaunch. They came back through the league. It wasn't a very good experience for them because they got relegated. But people are looking at, look, beach soccer is an opportunity for you to once again come back into the consciousness of Lagosians and use that as an opportunity to relaunch the club.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tony. Stars is an institution in Lagos. Even though they went down in the subconscious of most of their fans, the club is still inside there. So if they do their homework properly, this should be an avenue for them to relaunch themselves. In the other, they went down, and the reasons were not far-fetched. You don't just they didn't prepare well for the season, and that was why they went down. They can also, go back, do their preparation very well. During the nationwide, they can come up to the NNL. The club is always being supported. You can't take that away from Lagosians. They want the stores everywhere you go, superstores. They want the stores to come back, so they can use this as an opportunity, relaunch, get some capital, recruit players, and make sure that they come back to the NNL. And who knows, from there they can return to the Premier League.
I want to find out from you guys, what role should all of this be playing in having a proper club structure? We're talking about Barcelona coming here with their beach soccer team. Enyimba will be participating with their main team. They don't have a beach soccer team. But people are looking at the structures that we need for our football. We should begin to have all these different grades of team, the feeder teams, the beach teams, and all of that in a proper setting for club football in Nigeria.
In this regard, before we crucify the club football, I think we should start with the guys at the federation. NFF. We have a beach soccer team who come together to play when there is only
a competition.
That is not good. Now,
we have some states that have league, like Lagos.
Yes.
And in Abuja, they play the CBN beach tournament.
Yes, I think a lot has to be done. Bring these guys together, start up something professionally, and then you don't need to have guys like Isiaka Olawale, who is a footballer, coming to play on the beach. Let us know if he's playing on the beach or the grass. Let us have that distinction. When that is done, then we can focus on developing it. I mean, you never can tell. It may become more lucrative than the one played on grass in Nigeria because people love the beach soccer games a whole lot. But talking of getting the strategies and structures right at the Nigerian Football League in terms of clubs settings, I think it's necessary. There's something about the club licensing that has to do with all teams having an age grade team, the under 18, the feeder teams. That has to start. Once that is done, we can think
and we're working it well.
Yes.
Then you can start thinking about maybe beach.
Yes, let us get that done. When that is done, I think in coming years, maybe 5 years shouldn't be too long to wait or too much to wait for. Maybe in 5 years, then we can start thinking about beach soccer. But for now, let us look at getting the age grades competitions under 18s, under 16s, under 13s, under 10, under 9. When that is sorted out, then we can think of the beach soccer.
All right, let's come to the conventional football now, football played on the grass. And this time we're talking about one of the national teams that we will be hoping will help relaunch Nigerian football. We're talking about the Dream Team. Last week, Coach Samson Siasia was on the show and he spoke to us extensively about how he's going around recruiting these players. The news is that Siasia unveiled a list of how many foreign players? 47, I think.
Absolutely.
And they are already beginning to come in.
Yeah, well, that shows the seriousness. That also shows how tidy the arrangement that they put in place in inviting these players.
But most of them are off-season.
Yeah, most of them are off-season, but perhaps they got their invitation on time. If they didn't get the invitation on time, some would have gone on vacation. So we need to commend Siasia and the NFF for ensuring that these players are informed on time and that almost all of them are in camp. It shows the seriousness that the players that were invited have attached, to the cause of the under-23 side, qualifying for the All-African Games. So I think,
and more importantly, the Olympic Games.
And more importantly, I think it's a step in the right direction.
But also we want to say that Samson Siasia, since he lost his job as the Super Eagles head coach in 2011, has done all he can, knowing that someday he will get this job back, or probably get an opportunity back at the top level. And someone will ask, does that mean he has not been concentrating on the players at home, trying to know the best players for the age group categories? Because I think it is good enough to commend his efforts for getting such a large pool of players. But then you would have known better if you had paid more attention over the years. I'm sure he had paid attention because, of course, we cannot list 3 player coaches in Nigeria before we call the name of Samson Siasia.
You have raised a very valid point, but Siasia said something about the peculiarity of the Olympic team. Yeah. He says the Olympic team is not a team that is a standing team where he says you need to rebuild it all the time.
Yes.
The under-20, for example, you can always rely on the previous under-17 to come in. The under-23 team is like a Super Eagles team because at that age level, players are already full internationals.
So
you need to be very careful about how you raise that kind of a team.
But then, it's also made easier. We had a team that went to Turkey just last year, yes, for the under-20.
Most of them are here.
Yes. And we have a team that is just promoted to the under-20 right now, the previous under-17. And we know a couple of players in the league who are below that age.
Who are top quality players.
Yes, I am saying, instead of having 1,000 players and rack your brain for a couple of days.
And they're not given enough time to express themselves. It's also an issue. These players are so many, they do not really have enough time to express themselves.
3 days for about 50 players, you will never get the best out of them.
No, but can we praise Siasia for being proactive? That some of these players are off-season and he needs to see them than just work with those that are available to him from the domestic scene that they can really have time with.
So that's why we continue to clamor for a structure. When coaches come, they find it difficult. They face
they have to do a lot on their own.
Even the players in the local league, we've had a case of Memedok where age controversy came in. So I think Siasia does not want to get involved. He doesn't have enough time, You have a player today in the passport, he's this age. In another tournament, he used another age. So he doesn't want anything to derail him. So that's the way I look at it.
Let's talk about Kelechi Iheanacho very quickly, because Kelechi also is in the news, and I think it's positive news for us, because it looks like Manchester City are waiting to activate the special talent clause to get him a work permit, which will make him a member of Manchester City team going forward, maybe from January.
Yes, and of course that was we would not have waited had to wait this long if,
because there's a plenty of arguments about Kelechi.
In July,
can he play for the under 20? He can play for the under 20. He can play for the Olympic. People are saying he should also play in the main team of the Super Eagles.
Someone said it may be rushed. I also think he will be rushed if he's played too early. But no doubt, no hiding the fact that Manuel Pellegrini always loved this young guy since he saw him play in pre-seasons in the United States of America. He scored 2 goals during that period also, and trying to activate that special talent clause is really, really important. Also to add that he clocked 18 on the 3rd of October this year. That was about 2 months ago. So eligible. So he's definitely eligible to play first-team football. So really, I hope he gets that invitation. I hope he gets the work permit rather. And of course, let's wait to see what he can do.
Do you agree that we're putting too much on the shoulders of this young man? Are we putting too much on his shoulders? No. Is he strong enough for all these things that we're talking about and all the hype?
No, I think they should take it easy with the young man. If he's going to play for the Flying Eagles, let him concentrate on the Flying Eagles. He still has, the club issue to sort out. If God willing, he gets his work permit, then he needs to, stamp his authority. He needs to prove himself.
It plays on the team.
Absolutely. So and you have superstars there. So we need to take it easy, monitor him, encourage him, and guide him, not rush. He still has a lot of years to play, so we don't need to put pressure on him.
It's really difficult to pick up this young man. Nigerians, typical Nigerians, they will call on you when they need you. When you do not deliver, the hammer will fall on you. He's 18. If you bring him to play the national team, so much hype, and he gets to the national team.
We've had players of 18, but they've been exceptional players.
Yeah.
And people feel that Kelechi is an exceptional player. When you are MVP at Under 17 World Cup, you should be trying, even if you're not playing.
Difficult.
Even if you're not playing.
Tony Cruz didn't just go from under 17 to the German national team.
Even if you're not
we
playing.
have to say they have a lot of quality players there, but he didn't just move. Let it be gradual. Let him come when he will be mature enough to take it.
Okay, let's spend the rest of the time to look at what you have on your screen and just update you around UEFA Champions League matches currently going on. Bayern Munich already, they've won that group so convincingly. They won it up over CSK Moscow. The game of